I like Lloyd's Oni form as much as the next guy, but I'm kinda bummed out that Lloyd doesn't have his own golden dragon form like the rest of the ninjas. So I made one using the pieces of his golden dragon. I think of this as Lloyd himself rather than a mech of some sort, like this is Lloyd's final form where he absorbs the dragon into himself or something, I don't know, I don't watch the show. You'll see me swap these half dragon heads around as the video goes on. The default configuration I have him in is one that most resembles the other golden dragon forms with the fire dragon on top of the head and the pointy shoulders, but you can experiment a little to see what you like. I'd like to tell you that this was an intended feature, but it is just a hair over really annoying to engage with and probably not very good for the clips in the long run. Let's talk weapons. His main weapon is a katana-like thing. The handle's a bit long, but his hands are really big, and I think it looks better this way. When not used, you can tab it into one of the skirt pieces. I like to put it on the side of the thigh, which looks better, but can be a bit annoying to take off. You can also remove the middle blade of his wings to give him dual machetes, if that's more your cup of tea. There have been a bunch of new joint pieces this year, and set 71774 happens to come with the perfect pieces for me to try out literally everything I wanted to try out. So let's go over them. This was hailed as a game changer when we saw it show up at the beginning of the year, and it is, even without its other half. Let's backtrack a little. If you want your hips to be 4 studs apart, and you'll be surprised how large something can be and still neat hips that close together, you can use these. These ratchet joints seems like they should be the same width, but they are not. And these are just weak, man. There are now new options. The most obvious of which is these, which let you bring these click joints closer together than ever before. But the more exciting thing to do with these for me is that in combination with these deep brackets, you can make the biceps 1 stud shorter without placing the shoulders in a weird spot. Okay, back to hips. There's actually another way to get the hips to be 4 studs apart. This is now my go-to way of building hips. They are stronger than the single click joints, and you can get them closer together than if you had used these pieces. Speaking of which, these pieces, I used them to give him an above the knee swivel, which doesn't quite look as natural as a proper thigh swivel, but gives you mostly the same range. The ankles can go side to side, wings, wrists and head are on ball joints, and you can spin what I think of as a giant stud on his back. The range of the joints themselves are a little limited, but for how sturdy he is for his size, I'm content. That's about it. Link to the instructions is in the description and on screen in a bit. A special thank you for everybody who buys my instructions on Rubricable. I hope you guys like this one. And thank you to you too for sticking to the end of this video. I would love to do more niche projects like this, and if you do too, let me know. Alright, stay safe internet, I'll see you when I see you.